This is how you check joint play for the wrist. We're going to be using a wedge. You can use one of those blue rubber wedges, which would be smooth. Since I'm using a mobilizing wedge, this has this textured pattern, which can be uncomfortable for your patient. For that reason, I'm just going to use a pillowcase over the wedge the entire time. You are going to get the corner of the wedge right at the distal aspect of the radius and the ulna, so right at the styloid processes, while their proximal row of carpals can clear the wedge. I have my patient rotated out at about 45 degrees so I can sneak in between my patient's wrist and the table, and between that and the patient himself. I'm going to stabilize their radius and ulna down into the wedge, and I can, from here, grab onto the proximal row of carpals, and I'm going to check traction, and make sure you're going back to neutral in between. I can check a ventral glide. I can check a dorsal glide by just grabbing the proximal row of carpals with my index finger underneath, then I pull upward. In order to check radial and ulnar deviation, you're just going to slightly supinate them, stabilize down into the wedge, and then I can check an ulnar glide. And then from here, again, I'll wrap my index finger around and pull up towards me to check a radial glide. And that is how you can check joint play of the wrist.